Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Today we are exploring how the universe is helping you along your path ahead. We all have many paths to walk, and it's hard to do it alone. Sometimes we need help from the universe, spirit, our guides, any help we can get to the next level. Most of it's on us, but sometimes we just don't have a choice. We need some help. So let's see what help you're going to get. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me today. I always appreciate you tuning in and making this a wonderful experience for all of us. This is a pick a card, so let's get to the choices. In pile 1, we have Rhodonite. In pile 2, we have Gold Tiger's Eye. In pile 3, we have Rutilated Quartz. See which pile resonates with you, along with the images that are there, and we'll get started. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we are exploring the question of how is the universe helping you for your path ahead. We're going to take a look at that and see what is actually the challenge that you're trying to overcome and how is Spirit helping you through that. So we have several different cards. I'll explain it as we go. Let's get started. The first image I see is a person that is crying or stressed. They are putting their head into their hands and they are thinking about a connection, a wish, something that they really hope is going to happen. But they are frustrated that it isn't happening right now. Extremely frustrated, even to the point of obsession, where this is the only thing that they can really think about. And there's so much emotion in this drawing. I can really feel the pain, the anguish, the frustration coming from this person. The second image I see is going to be the challenge card. Spirit always loves to challenge us as we go along. And as I always say, it's not to stop you from reaching your goal, but it is to help you. So this is a snapshot of what's going on right now. So you may be really sectioning yourself off from the outside world. I see a wall dividing you and the outside world. The person from card 1 is represented again here with their head in their hands, crying, thinking about this wish that they really want to happen. While in the outside world, there are many different ways and people and different spirits coming in to help you get to that wish. But you cannot see them right now. You are overwhelmed with emotion. And so you have really cordoned yourself off. You've isolated yourself away from the outside world, and Spirit is trying to help you. Spirit is trying to see all of the things that it has laid out for you to accomplish your wish. And right now, you can't see it. And that's just because you are overwhelmed with possibilities, overwhelmed with the emotion of, are you actually going to be able to accomplish this? You know, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety over this wish, and it's really getting you down. That's understandable. Spirit isn't judging you for that. That's not why this is happening. But Spirit wants to point out that there is a lot happening outside of where you're at right now. And it's good things. It's positive things. Things that will help you. So to actually conquer this fear and anxiety and expecting the negative, right? It's human nature for us to expect the negative because we're always trying to protect ourselves. So if we expect the negative, then we can't get hurt. If we isolate away, we can't get hurt. But Spirit is saying, this is your challenge, to step out into the world, because there are many positives out there as well. The bottom card here is how Spirit is actually going to help you. Spirit is building a door between yourself and the outside world to get through that wall. There's going to be an opportunity coming up for you that is going to actually help you transition from this isolated way of being into being out in the world, looking for the positive and actually finding different people and spirits and animals, different things that are actually going to carry you on your way towards your goal. Why do I say animals? I believe in the power of animals. I believe in what they can teach us, but I also can believe in companionship as well. Sometimes, if we bring a pet into our lives, that can really boost our mood. That can really bring us into alignment with Spirit as well. So that may be the case for you too. Pile 1, what I can't believe here is Spirit is helping you twice. Spirit is sending your guides down to help lift you up, to give you that strength to move on. So it seems that you must be really down about not accomplishing this wish right now. So your guides are literally going to pick you up emotionally, make you feel a little better, a little lighter as time goes on, so you can actually stand up and walk through that door, take advantage of that opportunity that Spirit is giving you. That's wonderful news, absolutely wonderful news. And it's going to really transition you from this isolation into the world of positivity and a way to find your wish. The next card, what is this actually going to do? How is this going to make you feel? I see a moon with a little rope, a light bulb, and then you looking up at it. So this really makes me think of you doing your shadow work, okay? To really look at the feelings and emotions of why you are so overwhelmed, why you feel anxious about stepping outside, why do you think maybe this wish won't happen? And this shadow work is actually going to give you strength and an idea to actually achieve this wish. So the light bulb is the idea, the moon is your shadow work, you are looking up at it and you are gaining strength and wisdom from all of this process. You are able to step through that door with your guides helping you along the way. The next card is about your environment. I think before you thought of the outside world as dark, very negative, people or creatures or spirits out there to get you around every corner. And I don't know what happened to make you feel this way. Sometimes if a lot of negative things happen to us in a row, we just expect it again. That's also human nature. And if we isolate ourselves away, we are protecting ourselves from that negativity. And that has its merits for a while, but Spirit is saying that it is time to go out into the world again because the world has changed for you. There is more positivity and there's a lot of chances for growth. So I see this next card divided in half, with darkness on the lower left and light on the upper right. In the darkness, I see all these different eyes popping out, and they look scary, but this has really been what you've been experiencing in the past. But now in the future, Spirit is coming in and saying, look, things are changing for you. You've learned a lot of different things in your shadow work. You've learned a lot through this negative time in your life. Now it's time to grow. Now it's time for positivity. And you just need to step through that door to realize it. The top card is a symbol of your fears. Right now, you are very fearful that you will never achieve this wish. It will always just be a distant star up in the sky, and you are alone. But Spirit is saying that that is not the case. Because the actual outcome of this is you holding the star. You have captured your wish, and there are many people supporting you so you can actually reach up and get this star. So just know that Spirit is telling you right now, even though it doesn't seem like it, there are many positive people out there that are willing to help you and want to help you, and they will help you achieve your dream. You just need to venture out and look for them and ask Spirit who they are, and Spirit will guide you. Pile 1, I hope this resonates with you. I hope this brings you clarity. I always appreciate you being here with me to lend your energy to the reading. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are seeing how is the universe helping you for your path ahead. We're going to see how Spirit is coming into your life, how your guides are coming into your life, and really helping you achieve that next challenge, right? Things that are getting in your way, how they're helping you get around that. We have several cards in front of us, but let's get started and I'll explain along the way. The first image I see is you looking into a reflection of water in a very large basin. Sometimes it's called a reflection pool. And you are looking at yourself. You are seeing what you like about yourself. You are seeing what you don't like about yourself. You are looking at this point in your life and really judging yourself. You are really, what it seems to me, is coming down harshly on yourself. Maybe you thought you should have been further along in your goals. Maybe you should have thought that you were supposed to achieve something that you haven't yet, or maybe look a certain way that you aren't. There's a lot of harsh judging going on, coming from you towards you. And if this resonates, let's move on. I want to say that we all do this. We all look at ourselves and say, wow, I wish I hadn't have chosen this or that in my life. I wish I would have done this instead of that in my life. I wish I would look like this instead of that in my life. And it's very easy to be so negative on ourselves. I think being self-aware, as we humans are, is both a blessing and a curse, because we have so much ability to create and so much ability to destroy. And with all of us, each one of us has that power. And we can really use it very well upon ourselves. So, with you being negative against yourself, Spirit is coming in and saying, here is your challenge. The next card is your challenge. And it's a picture of a cat. Why a cat? If you've been 5 minutes around a cat at all, they make no apologies. They know who they are. They are where they are. They will not move for anything or anyone. They will have that poise, that self-confidence, and they have no regrets. So with this, Spirit is challenging you to be more like this cat. To be able to accept who you are for who you are. Look at the beauty of what you are and who you are. Because cats always think they are the most beautiful creature in this entire earth. And it's amazing to see. It's amazing to watch. And we can learn a lot from them. And this isn't to be boastful. This isn't to be prideful. This is to be more positive about yourself. To know that you have a place here. To know that you are supposed to be here. To know that you have worth. To know that Spirit created you to exist here, now, for a reason. To be you, exactly you. No one else, you. And that gives us all strength. That turns us from being negative towards ourselves to saying, you know what? I am who I am, and I need to be who I am. And I can move forward with that. And it's not a quick turnaround. It's something that takes a long time to get that negative talk out of your life. But if you start with small steps, and Spirit is here to guide you, you will be able to turn that negativity towards yourself into positivity towards yourself. What is the gift? How is the universe or Spirit or your guides helping you through this? I see a beautiful image of a butterfly. Spirit is giving you the gift of rebirth. Spirit is giving you the gift to reinvent yourself into an image of positivity, into an image that you own, that gives you strength, that nourishes you to accomplish what you're supposed to accomplish here in this 3D earth realm. I see that this butterfly has beautiful long antennae to reach up towards Spirit. So you will have a much better connection with Spirit when you have this positivity in your life. And Spirit will feed you this positivity as well. It's going to be a wonderful relationship between you and Spirit as you reinvent yourself and become reborn. One thing that I find really amazing about butterflies is when they go into the cocoon, they all turn to mush. It's just this goo that's inside. All the same cells. Nothing has changed about the cells that are in there. But they get reordered, and then they come out this beautiful butterfly. It is a miracle. It is an absolute miracle that happens year-round. And it is just truly a wonder to see. And this will be you. You will be rechanged, reformed into something that you are truly proud of being and knowing that you are worthy of being here. The next card, I see some words. I am strong. I am full of wonder. Make a list of positive traits that you see in yourself. Positive affirmations that you can put on your mirror. Say them out loud every day. This personally helps me. I say them every day. It has gotten me through some really, really awful negative times. It sounds too simple. It sounds trivial, almost trite or stupid, but it works. And honestly, it's something that's already in you. You already have that strength inside of you. You already are full of wonder, but you are now starting to believe it. And when you believe it, that's where the power comes in. That's where you gain your strength. That's when you know you are full of wonder. The next image, we go back to that reflection pool. But this time you look into the reflection, and I see the reflection giving you love. While you hold on to the heart, the reflection holds on to the heart. You will no longer be negative against your reflection. Your reflection will no longer be negative against you. You just have this amazing, overwhelming positivity and love towards yourself after going through this transformation. Your environment will seem brighter. You will seem less negative towards a lot of different things. Now, in reality, negative things will still happen, right? This is not a life where everything will be absolutely positive all the time. But you will build up a wonderful reserve of self-love. And so when something negative happens, it won't affect you as much. It won't totally derail your life. It will make you say, okay, that happened, but I'm not going to put energy towards it because I don't believe it. I know I'm strong. I know I am created in spirit. And I don't have to believe what that person told me. I don't have to believe what happened, that experience that happened. I know that I am beautiful. I know that I am love. And then you walk on. And you can live in light. Spirit wants you to know that there are so many other people that you are here to help, either through example or actually literally going to help them. But there are so many people here that need to be in contact with you to experience the you that you are. It will be a wonderful world when you can step out with your self-love and shine to others around you, and to know that you make a difference to others around you, because you do. You absolutely do, and Spirit wants you to know that. The final outcome is you achieve self-love, and you do it every day. It's something of a practice, right? It's something of a journey. And some days will be easier than others, but you will have that self-love. You will fill up your emotional cup, and you will be amazingly strong and full of wonder. Pile 2, I truly hope this resonates with you. I hope this brings you clarity. And thank you so much for being here with me today and lending your energy to this reading. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we are seeing how is the universe helping you for your path ahead. How is Spirit and your guides coming in and helping you with this challenge that you're trying to accomplish? You see several cards in front of you, and I will explain them along the way. Let's just get started. The first image I see is a chain with one link that is coming undone. A lot of times we build up our lives thinking we will build upon what we've already done and keep going and keep going. And all of a sudden, we see that all of these achievements are linked to one another. And when one aspect of our lives is coming undone, we may feel like it is actually all coming undone. The chain is breaking, the foundation is falling down, and we may feel like we are at a very low point in our lives. But you aren't there yet. You may feel the stress of a certain aspect of your life falling to pieces, like we like to say. And it's represented in this chain link being broken and coming undone. I asked for some clarification, and I see a hand that is losing a lot of coins. This usually means to me that you are losing abundance. Something that you once had, something that you thought you could really count on, you are losing that aspect of your life right now. And you may feel a lot of stress about it. This could be an emotional loss. This could be actual physical, financial loss. This could be some kind of spiritual debt that you are feeling at this moment. Maybe doubting spirituality in general. And you thought you could count on it, but now you're not so sure. You are not 100% sure that this point of your life is going to pull through and remain the same as it ever was. Now, your challenge card for this. Spirit doesn't want you to give up on this aspect of your life. It may mean that some people need to leave from your life and other people will enter. It doesn't mean that you're totally supposed to remain with the same people or remain on the same track that you are. There will be some changes along the way, but Spirit wants you to not throw away that aspect of your life. They want you to become a welder, because a welder actually fixes those chain breaks. They have the ability to heat up the metal so much that it becomes more liquid, and they can add things to it and actually repair that chain. So we're going to see how in a few minutes. The universe, the Spirit, and your guides are coming in and giving you the gift of fire. And a lot of times, fire really means destruction. But not in this case, because this chain needs that fire to actually become better, to heal itself. So Spirit is going to give you a lot of different tools to actually help you mend that chain back together. You will have to deconstruct that part of your life. As an example, let's say your finances are really not going very well right now, and you are really trying to keep your finances okay, paying the bills, trying to keep your job. You may need to deconstruct that part of your life and really see what's working for you and what's not. Why is this chain link not actually working very well? Are there ways that you can make more money doing something else with your same skill set? Or are there ways that you can make money on the side doing a side job? Are you getting everything that you are worth out of where you are at? Maybe you need to change companies. So the fact that you are feeling really financially depleted is the sign that the chain link isn't working, and you need to deconstruct it, use your welding tools, make that fire really heat up that area, melt it down, and reconstruct that chain link to make it stronger, okay? So when you start to do that, you can see that the next card, it's under construction. I see a construction cone, and then like on a highway, I see 2 lanes going around the construction cone. So for a while, you're going to have to not rely on that actual aspect of your life. So you may need to make do with what you have for a while until you can actually build a new plan or build that new chain link to make it work better. But you're going to have to not lean on it. You're going to have to actually pretend that it's not there for the right now, because it's healing. It's getting better, but it's not quite there yet. So with your finances, you may have to live below your actual means until you actually get a different job or a different career that uses the same skill sets but pays you more. So you may not have that reliability that you used to have, but you're going to have to be flexible. How is this going to affect you? We know that the chain link is broken or about to break. So you're going to have to think of things in a very different way than you've had before. You're going to have to construct different ways to live than you've done before. This is a time of change. Even though you may feel like, oh, I could last a couple more months, I could, really make things work for a couple more months. This could even be romance, right? It's not that bad. I could last a little bit longer. We'll see if things change. Well, focus and say that this area of your life needs healing. And how would you heal it? Don't just tolerate it. Think of a plan. Because the next card I see is you crossing a bridge that you've constructed in a very interesting way. So you are constructing a way across this bridge in a way that you've never done before. So perhaps if it's love, you would go to see a counselor. Maybe you haven't tried that yet, or you're going to try a different way of approaching some of the problems with this person. If it's finances, you're going to try looking into a different career and seeing if there's different ways that you can get into that career that would pay a lot more money. So you're going to try different ways to get across this bridge and to actually be healthier again. Spirit is reminding you that this area of your life needs time and healing and patience in order to get better. But it will get better if you focus on it, if you use your wisdom, if you think about things differently from a different angle than you have before. You're going to go places. You're going to actually be able to make this work. In the top card, I see that you're going to need to do some research. You're going to have to see really what else is out there, okay? So if you are trying to repair your relationship, then you may need to find out different techniques of talking to this person or different professionals to talk to than you have before. If it's your job, you may need to find out what is actually happening today on the job market. Is there a change? Is there a new role that I may be actually fit for that I didn't know before existed. There's a lot of change happening out there, and Spirit wants you to be ready for it. Spirit knows you have the strength. Spirit knows you have the skills, but it's time to use them in different ways. And Spirit wants me to stress that this can be financially, this can be in a relationship, this can be in a spiritual debt as well. And when this happens, this is where the chain link is actually repaired. You are able to channel that healing fire and make the link strong again because you have thought about this problem in a different way than you have before. You have reconstructed it. You have changed some things, some aspects in your life so that it can actually become a strong link in the chain once again, and you can count on it once again. So if there's an aspect in your life that is not working right now, it is time to focus on that, and Spirit will be there for you to help you along. Pile 3, I know this was quite the journey on this one, but I appreciate you being here with me today. I appreciate you lending your energy to this today. There seems like there's a lot going on in this reading, and there's a lot of thought and wisdom that is needed to fix this problem, but Spirit is going to be there with you and knows you can do it. I wish you many blessings on this journey as you go through this different change in your life. And all along the way, know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time.